Here we go. It's the hot seat match. Our last two undefeated players. Newly arrived this past year from the Philippines, following in the footsteps of many other great players. It's Rodrigo Geronimo. His nickname is Edgy. Where that comes from, I don't really know, but Edgy Geronimo, I think he's 23 years old. His opponent, veteran of the Euro Tour, but he's been traveling the United States the last year. Mr. Vilmos, #1 player on the Mez Tour in California. Next table over, his road partner is playing Mika. His road partner, he's Attica. I don't know his last name. Another good European player.
How many matches are left, Jay?
Well, we got 5th and 6th being played, then the match for 4th, the match for 3rd, and the final. So 4 more matches after this round. 3 more rounds of play after this round. Let's see, we got, that's 5th and 6th. Yeah. Yeah, counting this round, there's 4 rounds of play to go, with the finals being a race to 11. The winner of that match, Mika and Attica, will play Rodney to determine 3rd and 4th. Edgy's at the table. This guy had a pretty good, he was also one of the top players in the Mez Tour. In fact, he might have been second. This is kind of like a rematch of the 2 best players from Oscar's California Mez Tour. So these guys have battled each other for the last few months out here in California. So that they're very familiar with each other's game. And usually when 2 players are comfortable playing each other, you see a well-played match. Tricky little 9-ball here. Right in the middle. We all call him Edgy, even though his first name is Rodrigo. All the Filipinos have a nickname. Almost all. Warren doesn't have a nickname yet. He hasn't got a nickname yet. Maybe he will another 10 years. We'll give Warren a nickname. He's like under the gun.
Yeah,
all the time.
Silent.
Yeah, the silent killer. I think we'll call him the silent killer.
Mika just won his first game.
Yeah.
You know who the guy Mika's playing?
Yeah, Attica, and I don't know his last name. He's the road partner of Vilmos here.
Okay.
So he's another Hungarian player. He did not play the Mez Tour as far as I know. He's newly arrived here, but got to be a good player if he's down to the final 5. Of course, the way Mika's playing right now, we might not get to see much of him. Meanwhile, we got the 2 hottest players right here on this table. Big break by Edgy. A ball down. He's got a shot at the 1. The 2's up there in front of the corner pocket. Remember, the last match Vilmos played on this table like 3 hours ago, he shot a perfect 1,000. So Edgy would like nothing more than to keep Vilmos in his chair. He's got a good angle to go 2 rails and come back up table for the 3. Wait a second, wait a second. He didn't want to hit that 7 ball. I think he can still see the 3, but it's a lot tougher now. He wanted to get around the 7 ball. If it's on the rail, it's not a real hard shot to make. He made it, but this is what happens when you get out of line. Now the 6 is in the way of the 4. He's got no shot at the 4. Probably he'll cross bank it and come down table. Bring the cue ball back where it is right now. It's kind of a two-way shot. Yeah, see? Didn't want to scratch, and he didn't. So Edgy had a good run out, and he did not take advantage of it. Played bad position on the 3, but he has made a good safety here. Vilmos taking his time to study this shot, trying to figure out what to do here. There is no easy safety from this position. He's just trying to put the cue ball behind the 5 and 9, and I think he did it. No, not quite. Not quite. Edgy missed the 4 ball. Meek and Attica tied 1-1. Let's see if he can continue. Vilmos can continue what he did in the last match, which was simply play perfect pool. I can't remember too many matches, even short ones like this race to 7, where you see a guy running rack after rack and never get out of line once. It was like every run out was perfect. The last guy I saw that could do that consistently was named Luther Lassiter, and that's eons ago. You'd have laughed at him, Justin.
Yeah.
Lassiter, he'd always want to play perfect position on every shot. And if the cue ball stopped like 2 inches short or 2 inches far, he'd be upset. He'd be shaking his head like he did something wrong. I mean, he'd literally be 2 inches. The only other player that I ever saw play as perfect position as Lassiter was Efren. Ooh. Hit that one on the high side of the pocket, but he made it. It's 1-1.
Yeah.
Yep. Boy, Mika did it again. He hung a ball up in that same corner pocket. That's twice. So the Mika freight train slowed down. He's missed 2 balls, and it's only the 3rd game. And both of them he's hung up in the
Probably more
same.
than he's missed in the last 4 sets.
Yeah, yeah. This guy's got a powerful break. I hear balls going down. Yeah, I don't know if he can make that 2, though. Looks like the 3 may have the pocket blocked. I don't know. He's looking at it. Mika's missed balls have done wonders for Attica's confidence. He looked a little tight the first game. He might have a billiard from the 2 to the 3. That may be his best option here. Let's see. No, he played a safety already. Look at this. This guy plays amazing safeties. It's like every time he plays a safety, he doesn't just hide the object ball. He puts the cue. He buries the cue ball. We call that putting your opponent in jail. I'm not so sure. Yeah, Edgy, he wants to kick one rail at it. But you see where that 2 ball is out in the open there? Even if he hits it, in all likelihood, he'll give up a shot. But being a Filipino, you expect him to hit the ball. These guys kick so good. But this is no easy one to hit. Wow, he got it. He got it. Well, he did give up a shot, as we expected. Vilmos can shoot the 2 in the side and go 3 rails up table for the 3 ball. The only danger being that 5 ball might be in the way. Let's see how well he hits this one. He hit it real good. He hit it real good. Ooh. Is he going to be lucky here? Or? Yeah, he's okay. He's fine. Hit that ball with a lot of confidence. And he had to go deep into that corner to get up table like that. I'm still waiting for this guy to miss a ball. He is only human, isn't he? I mean, what we've seen from him today is basically perfect pool. Once he gets in line, he gets out. It's a little tricky, this 6 and 7. But if anybody can figure out the puzzle, it's Vilmos. And he's very straight on the 5 ball, so that makes it just that much more challenging. I think he played this to play a billiard from the 6 to the 7. Let's see if he does. He's going to roll it real slow. That's what I think. Yeah, that's what he's doing. That's what he did. He doesn't want that 6 to go to the end rail. It did it. Did it get to the? Yeah, he's unhappy. Hit it a little bit too hard. The 6 went to the end rail. That's the first error I've seen him make in all day. It's not like he hit it bad. He just hit it just a hair too hard. Is he going to try and cut this ball in? This is a pretty high level pool here because you got to hit it thin as a whisker. If you don't hit it perfect, it's going to hang up. Most players would be trying to play safe here. And maybe he is too. No, he took a big risk on that shot. It didn't pay off. He hit rail first. He did not hit the ball first. That was a real low percentage shot. Edgy's going to win his second game, take a 2-1 lead in this match. Boy, Mika is struggling this match. Mika's missed several balls already. Fortunately, he's only behind 2-1. But Attica's got an open shot on the 7 ball, and he's got 3 balls, 7, 8, 9. Mika might have run out of gas. On paper, he would be the favorite over this guy, but if he keeps missing balls like that, just going to be 3-1 over there on the other match. Nice break, but is he going to have a shot? No. Only 6 balls on the table. 4 of them are all tied up together. The 2, the 5, the 6, and the 8. And Edgy can't see any of them. He's going to have to push out here. Push out. Vilmos is going to come to the table and take a look at it. He can see the 2. He can see the whole ball, but his only choice here is to play a safety or give it back to Edgy. That shot kind of backfired on him. He cleared all the balls out and left Edgy a shot on the 2. At least I think he's got a shot. It looks like he could shoot the 2 on the side, maybe not. It looks from here as if the 2 will clear the 9 ball, but I may be wrong. Now he's looking to cut it backwards in the corner pocket. And he's jacked up over the 6. I call this shot triple hard. Yeah, meanwhile, he hit it perfect. That was pretty extraordinarily well struck shot there. Make that ball and get shaped like this. Let's see if he can complete the rack, though. He's going to have to go back and forth across the table from the 5 to the 6. Hit that one good, too. Ooh, 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 ooh. It hung up. You cannot touch that side rail going down the table. They missed it all the way. Every once in a while, you can see how tough this table really is. Oops, sorry. Vilmos is pondering a long time on this 8-ball shot. Very well done. He didn't want to try to play one rail position. He went back and forth across the table and got real good on the 9-ball. And we're tied at 2 games apiece in this hot seat match. The winner in the finals. Mika's trying to fight back. He's only trailing 3-1. He's just made a big shot on the 6-ball. He's got the 7, 8, and 9. Pull within 1 game of Attica. One ball in the side. 2-ball going down table. Went too far. Can't shoot the 2. He's going to have to push out. This guy's funny. This guy, sometimes he shoots at balls where it would appear as if a push out's the obvious shot. He really doesn't like to push out. How you can go for this ball, I have no idea. I would say 99% of the pool players are going to push out in this spot. And that might be a low estimate. You do not have to shoot at this ball. You do have the option to push out. Will you avail yourself of that option? I don't know if you're Vilmos Foldis. He's dying to shoot at this ball. He's trying to figure out some way he can go at the 2-ball here. We saw him kick at one like this in an earlier match where he had the push-out option. Now he's thinking about the push-out finally. This is the one area of the game where he needs some coaching. He is very uncertain about the push out and how to use it to his advantage. Everything else in this game he does really well. But this is an important part of 9-ball and 10-ball. And you better know what you're doing when it comes to a push out. He is definitely a great player, but from what I've seen, his ideas about how to use the push out are way outdated. Well, he pushed out finally. He's going to get to shoot this shot. I don't see any way Edgy's going to give us back to him. Yeah, Edgy just came down, took one glance at it, and said, "Go ahead." That was not the best push out. He really should have pushed out somewhere down here on the end rail. He's going to try and hit the very edge of the 2-ball, but it's easy to give up a shot here. You got to hit this ball paper thin. You see, he gave up a shot. And it's all because he made a poor push out. Only pocket Edgy can make this ball in is this lower left corner. He may be playing safe here. Just stick the cue ball on the 7. Kind of like that. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Those are the kind of shots that win games. This match is 2-2 in a race to 7 to see who's going to be in the hot seat. We are not playing true double elimination. We are going to play a single race to 11 in the finals. Wow. Let me tell you something. He did a good job just to hit that ball, let alone make it. But he's really got nothing here on the 4-ball except a safety. Now here's a shot where most players are just going to cross the 4-ball and bank it straight up table towards the 9. But I have no idea what Vilmos is going to do. He has some unique ideas. He is not banking this ball up table. Oh, well, why bank it when you can shoot it in? You know how hard that shot was? On a scale of 1 to 10, that was an 11. He almost got shape on the 5. He just went a little too far. Well, he's got no shot on the 5 other than a safety, so let's see what he can come up with here. He's not going to try to cut that ball, and that would be almost insanity. Mika's going to tie the match. It is. It's 3 apiece over on the other side. Vilmos has done well whenever he's opted to play a safety. He's usually executed it well. Edgy's looking like he might see the edge of the ball. If he gets down like that, that means just a little half masse, and he could hit it. So it's not going to be a very hard ball to hit. The problem is, yeah, see, he's just spinning the cue ball just a little bit with right English. That's what he wanted to do. Send the ball back and forth across the table, 2 rails. It's the old end-to-end safety. Cue ball on one end of the table, the object ball on the other end of the table. And with all the length between them, it becomes very hard to make the ball on a bank shot. And a safety's not easy either. Boy, he banked at that ball. Well, he played a two-way shot. If he missed it, he wanted to hide behind the 8. Very well done. Very well done. Actually, it was a good thing he didn't make it, because if he made it, he had no shot at the 7 ball. Now Edgy's going to have to kick at this ball. There's not a lot of lanes open. If he kicks off the end rail, he's got to use a lot of inside English. Now he's looking to kick in the side rail. This is not an easy ball to hit. I don't care which way you go. He's doing well to hit it at all, and he didn't. Ball in hand to Vilmos. Shouldn't be any problem for him to clear these last 4 balls. Vilmos just missed the 6th ball. Attica just missed the 6th ball and left Mika 4 easy balls. Nice shot by Vilmos. Mika just hooked Attica and he kicked in the 8 ball. But he's got a tough shot on the 9. He might have to bank the 9. Let's see. Yeah, he banked it, but he missed it. Vilmos is going to take a 3-2 lead here. Mika just missed the 9 ball. But Attica was very nice. He missed it right back. Boy, these guys are struggling. You know what? I think they're getting tired. It's been a long day for everybody. It's like Justin said earlier, becomes a endurance contest. You got to have a lot of stamina to play 5, 6, 7 matches in a row. It's hard to maintain your focus and concentration. I don't care who you are. That's why a lot of the top players are really into health and conditioning. Well, that's the first time I've seen Vilmos come up empty on the break in hours. Probably it's been 3 matches since he didn't make a ball on the break. Mika's in the lead 4-3 on the next table. Pretty fortunate to be ahead 4-3 too. Attica's had a lot of chances to win games. If Edgy could make this 2-ball and get on the 3. Oh, he went for the 9-ball. I guess the 2 would not go. It looks a little awkward, but it's possible. There's a 2-9 here. If you hit the very edge of the 9-ball, nice. But Vilmos has not looked at it. He's looked at only the safeties. He hasn't even considered shooting the 2 into the 9. Well, maybe he'll take a look. No, not really. It looks like if you hit the 9 thin enough, you could make it, but I guess not. Otherwise, he'd be studying it a little bit. So he's just going to try to play a safety. Probably try to hide the cue ball behind the 5. You see, he could have made that 9-ball. Because he overcut it there. But he made a good safety. I don't think Edgy. Well, Edgy looks like he's shooting at the 2-ball. I guess he can see enough of it to make it. I thought he had to kick at it. Oh, he couldn't see enough to make it. He was just playing it safe, trying to hit the edge of the ball. Wow. The cue ball rolls over and hides behind the 4. A bit of good fortune there for Geronimo. This is not an easy ball to hit. Yeah, I think you just got to go one rail off the side rail. Well, that's not what he wants to do. He's looking at it like he wants to go around the 6-ball, but sure looks tough that way. He's going to have to shoot this one with some left English here. Well, he made a good hit, that's for sure. And well, he made a good safety, too. What a beautiful shot that was. But again, that's why he's down there and I'm up here, because he can shoot shots like that. Edgy's kicking. Another nice hit, but well, he didn't give up much. Vilmos is going to play some other kind of safety here. Mika's got 5. He's ahead 5-3. The winner of that match will play Rodney next, probably right back on the same table. force safety by Vilmos, and I think Edgy's got to go rail first. Let's see. No, he could see it. He could see. Oh, he lost the cue ball. That can happen when you're that far away. Attica wins that game and closes to 4-5. Vilmos has got everything out in the open here.
3-2, 3-1.
3-2. He's taking a good look at this as if there's not a full pocket for the 7 ball past the 9. Of course, this guy hits everything on the bullseye anyway, just like that one. He doesn't need a full pocket. He got awful straight on this 8 ball. He's going to have to... Not sure how he's going to do this. Is he going to try to go down and try to play short side position? Because there ain't much room there. That's what he did. He couldn't have done it much better than that. There was not a lot of room for position, but he made the most of it. It's 4-2 Vilmos. On the other table, Mika's at the table leading 5-4. Shooting at the 2 ball. There's 7 balls on the table, and he's got an open rack. That gold crown they're playing on next door is definitely the toughest table in this house. I hear a ball down. Let's see if he gets a shot. No, I don't think so. I think he's got to push out. He looks like he's hidden by the 5 ball. Uh-oh. Mika missed again. He missed the 7 ball. He is not playing that well this match. I'm sure he's missed more balls this match than he missed all day. But like I said, and Justin said the same thing, it's a question of stamina at this point. Attica plays good position. It looks like it's going to be tied 5-5. It is 5-5. And that match determines 5th and 6th place. The winner will play Rodney for 3rd and 4th. Vilmos pushes out. But with a full ball like this, you definitely expect Edgy to shoot at this ball, play some kind of safety. He might even try to cut it in. He did. He made it. But look out, 3 ball. Wow, it turned out good. Turned out good. He kicked the 3 ball over right in front of the side pocket. Edgy can shoot the 3 in the side, or he can shoot it up in the corner. Kind of got his choice here. That's the 4 ball down here in this near corner, so probably shoot it in the side and foul a little bit, just like that. The clapping you hear is because Attica just hooked Mika real good. That's a huge game they're playing over there. It's 5-5. Mika made a good hit on the 2, but he scratched. Of course, if he loses this match, he can blame nobody but himself. He's made like at least 5 errors. Edgy's going to win this game and draw within 1. He'll be trailing 3 games to 4 and breaking. Geronimo to break. Boy, just parked that cue ball. Made a ball, and he has a good shot at the 1. Attica fails to get out. He misses the 8 ball. It's been a pretty sloppy match over there. Both players making several errors. Meanwhile, Rodney's on the sidelines licking his lips. Can Mika make the 8 ball and get back down table for the 9? He did it. He did it. Mika's on the hill, 6-5. at least.
That's if it goes smooth. You got 2 more matches. One of them's a race to 11.
And we got 3 matches. Well, Edgy's got a little bit of a testy 9-ball shot there. He's going to have to stretch out to make this one. He stops and takes a long, hard look at it, which is probably a good thing. He just tied it up. It's 4-4. Miko, meanwhile, broke and has no look at the one. He's got to push out. Rodney's down there practicing. The far end of the room. Big break shot here. That's his best break of the match right there. 2 balls down. The 2 is hanging in the pocket. Everything else is spread out. They just got a chance to take his first lead since it was 1-0. Fell a little short on that position. He can make the 3, but the cue ball is going to run into all those other balls. The 6, 7, 9. He didn't want to disturb them because they're all sitting good. Yeah, he knows he's going to bump balls here. He wanted to be above that 3 ball. Just a kind of a careless position shot from the 2 to the 3. He didn't have to end up there. Let's see how this one turns out. Well, it turned out he missed the whole ball. He's so concerned about position. Bad mistake there for Geronimo. Now Vilmos comes to the table with 6 balls, a shot at the 3, and everything out in the open. Vilmos is waiting while Mika shoots because he's right down there in the same neighborhood. You just don't expect to see this guy miss anything. He just hasn't missed any balls. He's made a couple mistakes in the match, like bad push out, bad kick, not a good kick, but everything he's had out in the open he's made. Long shot, short shot, cut shot, bank shot. That's what he wanted to do. Get all the way over there. Shoot the 6 in the side. Mika's got 5 balls left to move into the quarterfinal match with Rodney. Perfect position by Vilmos. For a one-game lead here. Five-4. Foldus. Mika shooting at the 8-ball. Attica gives him the 9. Mika wins the match 7-5. Moves into the top 4. Rodney, you're up next, buddy. Well, it's kind of up to the tournament director to call Rodney to the table. He's not sleeping. It would be kind of nice to keep these matches moving, and Rodney's ready to go. We know that, but if nobody calls him, he ain't going to be in any hurry to come down here. He's still banging balls around 4 tables down.
Looks like Mika just wants to tell him he won.
Yeah, okay. Meanwhile, Vilmos is trying to get to the hill. Once again showing excellent cue ball control in tight quarters. Well, that's about the worst position I've seen him play today. I've never seen him more than 3 inches offline, and he fell 2 feet short there. He's trying to cut this ball back to his left. Wow, perfect. No problem. 6-4.
Well, if he gets through this, we'll do the match here.
Right on. Yeah, the tournament director is not calling Rodney to table 6. Huge break. Huge break. Here comes position on the 1. Let's see. Oh, he looks like he's got to play that 1-7 combination. These are always tricky. not hard to make the 7. It's the trick is where do you leave the 1 ball after you make it? You basically got to slow roll this ball. He's taking his time. He knows the match is on the line right here with this shot. That's what he wanted to do. Just leave it so he can shoot the 1 down in the corner, draw the cue ball back up for the 3 in the side. If he can get good position on this 3, I would say the match is over. The 5 is the only thing that's bothering him there as far as his position. He's got to be a little bit careful. But these are the kind of shots he's excelled at all day. He's had such excellent control. Boy, it looks like he's shooting the 1 on the side. A little surprised, but what happened here? Well, that was... He made a mistake. He made a mistake. He's got to play safe. We haven't seen many mistakes out of him all day, but that was definitely one. He didn't really have to shoot that 1 on the side. He could have drawn back, shot the 3 on the other side, but now he's got a real difficult safety. He'd like to put the cue ball behind the 5, but ain't gonna be easy. Remember, the loser of this match is not out of the tournament. The loser of this match will wait and play the winner of Rodney and Mika. Vilmos is a little baffled as to what to do here. Let's see what he can come up with. Oh, he tried to make that ball. It's good. It's good. Vilmos was still at the table. Now, if he'd have gone and sat down, that ball would have fallen. The proper thing is the ball spots back up. Meanwhile, he has no good shot at the 4. That's very unusual on a diamond table to see a ball hang like that and then fall. Well, that was some cut shot he made there, but this shot might be even harder. He's taking a long, hard look at this one. Does he want to bank this ball? I don't think there's any way he can cut it. This is a guy that hates to play safe. Although, when he has to play safe, he seems to come up with good ones. I mean, obviously, if you play safe, you want to put the cue ball behind the 9. But he's given thoughts to making the ball. Yeah. That's what he's thinking about. Where will the cue ball be if I bank the 4 cross side? Once again, he can't decide if he wants to shoot it. Boy, now he's looking at cutting this ball in his side, but that is a really low percentage shot, even as good as he shoots. It's a small, small pocket to shoot at. I know that. Oh yeah, he's playing safe. He's playing safe. Now Edgy can see the ball, but with this kind of distance and the cue ball on the end rail, this is a triple tough cut shot. But I'm pretty sure he's going to shoot at it rather than try to play a safety. Well, his didn't fall in. Vilmos is 4 balls away from being in the hot seat. You got a ball like this buried in the pocket. Almost every time you're going to go rail first. You're going to hit that side rail just in front of the ball. It's the best way to control the cue ball. I suspect that's, just like that. See what he did, but he hit it a little bit too hard. He hit it a lot hard. He didn't have to hit that. You know, when you got a ball buried in the pocket like this, let me educate you guys a little bit here.
Take some knowledge, Jay Helford.
Yeah. You can hit it real slow because that cue ball is going to take off. And as good as he plays, he should know he did not have to hit it hard. You can hit that medium soft, and that cue ball is going to get all the way around the table. See, he went across the path of position he wanted. He wanted that cue ball to stop like in the middle of the table. Now he's got a tough cut shot on the 5. That's it. Your only lesson from me this weekend.
Nice.
I'm off duty now.
The work here is done.
Yeah. Wow. He finally missed a ball. I was thinking he's made everything else. Why not make that one? But no such luck. But he missed it on the professional side, meaning he banked it over towards the middle of the table. Geronimo's he's got to bank this ball. I don't think he's going to cut that ball. Why? I mean, you would think that a long rail bank is a lot easier here, but
I think he's cutting that ball, Jay.
yeah, I know.
Safe.
I know. That's wow.
He didn't get down with that bank look in somebody's eyes. You know?
Yeah. Most players would bank that ball because if you bank it, you can make it 1 or 2 rails, and you've got automatic position on the 8 if you make it.
You know, we haven't seen too many people. Have we seen a long rail bank?
Not many. There's been a couple, but not many. These guys all cut the balls too good. But this could be it right here if he cuts this one in. Up and down the table. Yeah, this is perfect. This is perfect. This match is going to be over. Vilmos will be in the hot seat. And Edgy will be waiting for the results of Rodney and Mika, who are coming up next on this table. You know, the cream rose to the top again. Look who we got left, our last 4 players. Arguably the 4 best players this weekend. All right, give us a couple minutes. Bring Rodney down here, and we'll start this match for 3rd and 4th.
All right, guys, coming up next, 4th place match. Mika Eminen taking on Rodney Morris. It's a race to 7.
it again. Like, at least make him earn it.
Right.
And then you can change the whole game.
How you feel?
I win in 11. I mean, I've won 11 in a row.
Look like a fucking freight train.
Huh?
Look like a freight train running over this week.
I played a perfect set against Corey.
Yeah.
Put like a 5-pack on that table.
Yeah. Strong. Fun to watch.